Hi viewers, and welcome to a special edition of Grace Champs Tour Next Generation. Today, we're here with the CEO of GraceKennedy, Mr. Dan Wehby. Welcome to the show, Mr. Wehby.
Hey, thanks a lot, Najib. Thanks a lot, man. My pleasure. Yeah.
Great. So, I'm not sure if you viewers know, but Mr. Wehby was actually an athlete at the Champs. So, this interview today will be, getting a bit of info about his Champs days and his view on Champs on a whole. So, Mr. Wehby, first and foremost, describe your experience at Champs.
Well, it was a great experience. I'll tell you one thing that, when I ran at Champs, I actually ran from, I think it's 1978, when I won the Class 3 hurdles. And I finished, I think, in 82, probably when I came second in the 110 Class 1 and second in the 400 meter hurdles. And I tell you, that 400 meter hurdles race was actually, I think, the best race I've run at Champs. It was really a good race for me, and you really worked hard for that
Right.
for that 400 meter, because a tough race.
Yeah,
So I think I did well in terms of finishing second that year.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's your fondest memory of Champs, both on and off the track?
Well, it's mixed, Champs is just such an exciting event. Just being there, even if you're not participating, just the crowd and the noise and the cheering, I just have some wonderful experiences at Champs. But what is also great, as I said before, is leading up to Champs and the hard work that you put in to try and meet your standards and do the best that you can. I remember running miles on the Palisade of sand,
Wow.
just to build up your strength. And I remember that like yesterday, and of course that's 30 odd years ago.
Right. Sounds interesting,
Yeah,
Mr. Wehby.
it was. And you see, what happened? It brings a certain amount of discipline, which helps in your schoolwork. I've found that, when you have a fit body, you also going to have a fit mind.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. So you said you competed in the 70s and early 80s.
Yes.
How has Champs changed since then, in your view?
Wow, it has. The standard has gone up significantly. So I remember when I think it's the Class 3 hurdles, and I could be a little bit off, but the point is that I ran about 14.4 or something like that. No, I don't even know if you can make the finals.
14.4. Right.
So the point is that the standard has gone up significantly. And in those days, you used to have only boys Champs and then girls Champs. So when you have the merger of boys and girls Champs, I think that's one of the best decisions that has been made by ISA. It really lifts the excitement of the game. But the standard has gone up significantly.
Agreed. And as you rightfully said, Champs is full of excitement. So when you go to Champs now, what do you look forward to the most? Is it the meeting of friends? Is it the vibes?
Well, it's a combination, as the lead sponsor of the championship. I feel very honored as the CEO of GraceKennedy that, that we are the lead sponsors. I use the word honored, that we can contribute to Jamaica like this. Because it's an investment in the youth, it's an investment in sports, it's an investment in schools, and it's an investment in our nation. And I feel very honored and privileged to be the CEO of Grace, that we can contribute in that way. Funny enough, I look forward to the hurdles finals because of my experience as a hurdler in the early days, and I look forward to the 100 meters a lot, and then I look forward to the 4x4s. I find those events really exciting. For me, even more exciting than the 4x1s. But then you see a lot of friends there. I have seen friends from St. George's College, which I attended, that I've seen in like 20 years, and they are there for Champs, living abroad now, and so traveling and all that kind of thing. And in fact, I met a friend of my father who is probably probably in his late 70s, and he has been coming to champs for the last like 30 years, and he lives in Washington. He's actually a professor at one of the universities. So, you know, it's just an exciting feeling, meeting people, looking at the races, you know, looking out and seeing the Grace brand and the Western Union brand out there. I tell you, it's one of the greatest events for me to attend.
Great. So GraceKennedy has committed at least another 6 years
Yes.
as title sponsors. What's the vision for champs in the next 10 years?
Well, I think the vision should be, I mean, the standard, I think, will continue to improve. I mean, don't be surprised if one day you see a 9-9 run in Class 1, boys.
Right,
That's something that I would love to see, under 10 for Class 1, boys. But really what I think the next phase of championship should be using technology, the media, electronic media, to broadcast it to the world. And I think that is going to be the next big move, certainly for champs. You know, that everyone in the world, every Jamaican, all the diaspora can see it, using streaming live and that kind of thing.
Great. So we ask this on every champ store.
Yes.
So to all the student athletes.
Yeah.
So we'll ask you, what's your message to student athletes out there?
Well, as I said, work hard, be very determined. Don't get discouraged when you are down. But just remember that your schoolwork must come first, and I think that they are complementary. Hard work in track and field and hard work in school both work together.
Right. And then message for the coaches?
Coaches, well, they are like fathers to the boys, you know, so you have to lead by example.
And mothers?
And the mothers,
the boys.
yes, well, I laugh when you say
And
my
girls.
mother, because my mother could not watch me run. She was so nervous. So just become all the mothers out there and encourage your children. Once they participate, they are winners.
Great. And you look forward to working with Issa?
Yes.
We are organized events.
Yes, and it will improve. You know, we have our hiccups from time to time. That's expected, but the relationship is good, and hopefully it will improve in years to come.
Alright. Finally, Mr. Wehby, who will win boys champs and girls champs this year?
Oh boy. Well, I know St. George's College can't win, so I can't be very objective. I don't know. We have this thing out North Street, so I would probably go for Casey to win the boys, and Edwin Allen to win the girls. Yeah.
Great. Well, Mr. Wehby, thanks a lot.
Yeah, and thanks for the opportunity. I really had fun with this interview.
Great. And that's it for us here at Grace Champ Store. Next generation. See you again.